Hi guys, I'm Rob Travis. I'm with the Technical Training Department. I'm also a licensed sheet metal mechanic. I hold a 308A license. This little video, just wanted to introduce you guys to some of the tools of the trade that we use. Mainly we want to get into PPE. Before we start anything, we got to make sure we're working safe. Sheet metal is sharp. It is going to cut you if you're not protected. So gloves, Kevlar sleeves, protect your arms and your hands. Eyeglass or safety glasses when you're cutting your metal. If you're taking your metal and I seem to just snip off the corners, and when you snip off a corner, it goes flying, and we don't want that stuff in our eye. So safety glasses, gloves, Kevlar sleeves, and that pretty much covers the PPE. Now, as far as the tools, me being a licensed sheet metal mechanic, I buy something like this. This is a circumference rule. This ruler alone is like 150 bucks. You don't need this. This will bend, make arches for me to draw on my bench. I can take my square, and I can also go across and get a dimension of a 9-inch pipe. I'm going to cut it 28 inches. You don't need that. You can simply use a yardstick, your push-pull tape measure, simple. And they also use a flat edge. This is for my allowances. You don't need to buy this. You can use a simple S-cleat. Will do the same thing. Okay, folding pliers. Like I say, they're a great tool to have. We're going to use these for folding over your S-cleats, drive cleats, any metal work. All right, and then there's a couple different types of pattern snips. You've got the large W7 inlays, short aluminum style. So like I say, they cut straight. They can cut straight. They can also cut and curves. Okay. This is a sheet metal hammer. We use these in the trade. The points on here are mainly for knocking over up top your S-cleats, drive cleats, whatever you have. You don't necessarily need a sheet metal hammer. You can use a claw hammer is fine. It'll do the same job. You don't need to spend all kinds of money on just a hammer. So we got reds and greens, aviation snips. Okay, your red snips are going to cut to the left. Your green snips cut to the right. So if you got your greens, cutting to the right. We got our lefts, our reds, and they cut to the left. Okay. Marking gauges. Of course, this is another fairly expensive tool. You can use a piece of metal to make a mark, just notch in 1 inch on the edge, and you can use that as a marking gauge. What else? Folding bars. So I have a 24-inch, 12-inch, and there's an 18-inch, but I left that at my shop. So they are 1 inch on the one side and ½ inch on the other side. If you see this one has diamonds, you want to line up your metal so you see your metal through these diamonds. That way you know you're on to make your fold. The 12 inch is usually used for folding ductwork, your drive cleats and ductwork. Fold it over, take your billings, and you squeeze it down. Okay, that's that one. 24 inch is self-explanatory. It's for a longer bend. Same thing, 1 inch and ½ inch. And I think that's about it for the tools. Like I say, you don't have to have a sheet metal mechanics tool set. A simple hammer, a couple pairs of snips, drive cleat, or a folding bar, and a longer pair of snips. Makes it easier just to make a long cut, because we're going to be making the pans and doors, and they are long cuts. If you start using just a normal aviation snip, you're going to start getting little fish hooks, and it's going to look crappy. we can stick to the long snips on that, that's great. Thank you, that's great.